Alright everybody, welcome back to another video, and I don't know if you guys can tell the difference just looking at it, but if you look in the upper left, you can see I have my FPS and my latency. What that means, I bought myself a gaming computer. I literally just said in my last video that like, oh, I'll do it during tax return season, but if there's something you guys need to know about me, is that when I get something in my mind, if it's possible, it pretty much eats at me until I have to do it. And that's something as simple as like, for example, like I went to Walmart the other day, and I bought something, and it was actually the wrong thing, and it was like 9:50, and they closed at 10, and I had the whole day off tomorrow, and I was like, let's not stress about it, just do it tomorrow, and I had to go back that night and do it. So that was just another one of the things. Even a couple people of my friends I was talking to and playing video games with, they were like, I thought you were getting it tax returns, like in March, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it now. There was one I wanted. It's just a pre-built from Best Buy. I'm not going to go into like all the details of it. I want to do a video of like, just shot on my iPhone probably of just like my new setup. But yeah, I bought a pre-built gaming computer that had a graphics card that was to my needing. I got a new Acer monitor. I got a Razer keyboard. I got a new mouse. I got a keyboard mat. And I've been setting this up all day. And a lot of it was annoying because it was exactly what I just did when I bought my laptop, which I'm still glad I have my laptop. I need it for other things. But like downloading all the things I need to download again. And then there was like, it's even tougher with just like Call of Duty settings that there's so much stuff that I was playing on the Xbox Series X that I didn't even have to consider doing. For example, when I first started playing, I noticed like my frames in the upper left were hovering around like 90. And I know it's like, you need at least 100 to be like competitive. And I was like, damn. And then I looked at, the game looked a little weird too. So I looked up like competitive players and just like Warzone players settings and how they have everything on low. Like all the visual stuff, it's all about like, you want to maximize your gameplay. And that made sense. And just for me doing that, my frames went from like the lowest 90 to now like, I don't know, like upper left, it's like 130 to 150 it hovers around, which makes a huge difference. And even when I was on the lower frames, I noticed such a difference. I was like, oh, my bullets are hitting like this now. I can see people in these shadows like I couldn't before. It's crazy. Like I always thought it was overblown, like, and I had nothing to base it off of, but the difference of playing like Call of Duty on a computer but just the slight differences, like in this gameplay, I was like, I'm usually using whatever gun I'm going for, gold, which is the sniper. But I was like, you know what? I just feel like Pubstomping, and I'm just going to use a Vaznev. And I dropped like 89, which is the most for me, which is not that impressive on shipment. Like, the fact that I haven't had a 100-point game, like, irks me. A lot of it makes sense because whenever I'm playing shipment, I'm going for a gun that's one I wouldn't be using much anyway. And these dual pistols are sick. I just want to I want to make a shipment video of just these things and see if I can drop 100 kills with these. But let me just drop 100 kills first. So back to the computer, I got it to the point where not only do my frames are better, but I got it looking better than it was before. For some reason, I don't understand like some of the settings it had when you came with it. It was like the frames were worse, and it's like the things that were making the frames worse were supposed to be for visual effects, but it actually looked really weird. Maybe it was just because I wasn't used to it, but there were a lot of things that like motions of the world or like details, and then when you look down, there's a lot of things that you would just like never even notice that make a huge difference with frames. And I also have my webcam I talked about I got for Christmas. I'm not using that now because I feel like using it in a commentary is kind of weird. Like I definitely could, but I feel like I'll save those for like the live commentaries where I can figure out how to use that stuff now. And you guys will get to see my cat, Buttercup, in basically every video because she is the clingiest cat in the world, which is exactly why I got her, and I love her, but she'll either be on my head or on my lap. So I'm going to be like a competitive gamer who always has a cat. That's going to be my shtick. But I'm super excited to post videos now. I was always excited. I was having a blast. But there was like multiple times where I would do it on my laptop, and I would notice the game recording being like horrible with frames. And the only way to fix that was to reset my laptop. And that would fix the problem for a while, but it wouldn't fix the gameplay that I had just gotten. And this also opens up the opportunity for streaming. I still got a lot of stuff to figure out when how I stream and stuff like that, and what I want to stream, and on top of the YouTube stuff. But just the fact that I have the capability to do all of that now is awesome. Like, nothing is holding me back from making videos or editing. And I can't believe I had to buy, this is the first time I've ever had to buy a video game, the same one twice, because like you can, thank God you can do the, like the Activision ID and like everything transfers over, because I probably wouldn't have bought a computer yet. I was not losing all my progress with guns and levels, so I would have waited. So the fact that you can do that is great, but you still have to buy the separate game on a different platform. So it felt so bad reaching to my wallet for my debit card being like, oh, but a game I already have, so I had to do that. I did that on Streamlabs. I downloaded Steam. I'm excited to play some other games. I usually kind of just stick to what I stick with, but a huge reason I bought this was not so much also just for the YouTube stuff, but also just to branch out in terms of games I play with my friends at off times when I'm not recording, just to have more variety, because a lot of my friends that I have, like, have available schedules, but they either don't play this Call of Duty or they want to play other things, and I've always kind of been like, I'm going to stick to Call of Duty, I'm going to stick to 2K, I'm going to stick to Madden, and I kind of just play my things. And when I was younger, I definitely branched out more, and I'm kind of excited to get back into that. But yeah, I definitely want to post my setup video, and I'll try to have some of the specifics for people who care about that stuff, because I'm really not smart. People keep asking me, like, what's your graphics card? What are you running? What's your processor? And I'm like, I don't even know what those words mean. So I'll definitely try to have that information for you guys. But that's going to do it for the video today, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later.